When people think of YouTube, they often imagine a vibrant world where anyone, anywhere, can create content and find instant fame and fortune. It's a narrative that YouTube itself is happy to cultivate, a digital gold rush where opportunity is just a camera and upload button away. But beneath the surface of viral sensations and million subscriber milestones lies a much more complex and sobering reality. For most aspiring creators, the promise of YouTube riches is more myth than fact, a story designed as much to serve the platform as to inspire its users. Let's start with the numbers, because the numbers don't lie. YouTube's ad revenue is colossal. Tens of billions of dollars flow through the platform each year, a testament to its dominance in the digital landscape. But when you look at how that money is distributed, a stark pattern emerges. The overwhelming majority of it stays with YouTube itself, with a smaller but still significant portion going to an elite tier of creators, those with millions of subscribers and a global reach. For the rest, the millions of small and mid-sized channels filling the platform with content day and night, the financial rewards are far less impressive. In fact, for many, they're negligible, barely enough to cover the cost of equipment, let alone provide a living wage. It's no secret that YouTube has a vested interest in perpetuating the dream. The more people who believe they can make it, the more content gets created. This endless influx of fresh videos keeps viewers engaged, advertisers happy, and YouTube's ad revenue climbing ever higher. But the reality is that the platform is fiercely competitive. The algorithm, constantly tweaked behind closed doors, overwhelmingly favors channels that are already established, those with proven track records of high engagement and watch time. For new creators, breaking through these barriers is daunting. Before a channel can even apply for monetization, it needs at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the past year. A formidable threshold for anyone starting from scratch. Even once a creator reaches these milestones, the financial picture remains murky. Earnings are subject to a volatile mix of factors: watch time, ad rates, audience demographics, and the whims of the algorithm itself. CPMs, cost per thousand ad views, fluctuate with the seasons, the news cycle, and advertiser demand. A channel that does well one month might see its income halve the next, with little explanation or recourse. And as YouTube continues to experiment with new features, policies, and monetization models, creators are often left scrambling to adapt, never quite sure what tomorrow will bring. The structure of YouTube's creator economy mirrors that of other digital platforms. It's a classic long-tail scenario. A tiny fraction of creators at the top reap the lion's share of the rewards, while the vast majority provide the content that keeps the ecosystem running, but see little in return. This isn't a coincidence, it's by design. User-generated content is the lifeblood of YouTube, and the more creators who are willing to produce it for free or for minimal compensation, the more valuable YouTube becomes as a platform. In essence, the labor of millions enriches a handful, while the rest are left chasing an elusive dream. For those who do manage to reach the upper echelons, the rewards can be spectacular. Brand deals, merchandise, speaking engagements, and the kind of audience reach that was once the sole domain of major media companies. But even here, the path is rarely smooth. Sustaining a channel at this level is a full-time job, and then some, requiring constant creativity, relentless hustle, and a thick skin against the inevitable waves of criticism and burnout. Many mid-tier creators, those with tens or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, find themselves in a precarious position, too big to quit, but not quite big enough to thrive. The pressure to produce ever more content, to stay relevant in the eyes of both viewers and the algorithm, can be overwhelming. So why do so many people keep trying? Part of it is hope, the belief that with enough effort, they too can join the ranks of YouTube's success stories. And to be fair, there are still opportunities for smart, talented, and lucky creators to carve out a niche. But it's essential to approach the platform with clear eyes and realistic expectations. The system is not set up to ensure broad-based success. It's set up to maximize engagement, ad revenue, and the growth of YouTube itself. If you're considering launching a YouTube channel, it's crucial to understand these dynamics from the start. Don't be lulled by the hype or the carefully curated stories of overnight stardom. Instead, view YouTube as a tool, a powerful one, but ultimately just a platform. Use it strategically as one part of a larger creative or business ecosystem. Diversify your income streams, whether through Patreon, merchandise, online courses, or other avenues. Build a direct relationship with your audience, independent of the vagaries of the algorithm. And most importantly, find intrinsic motivation. Create because you love it, because you have something to say, not because you expect YouTube to make you rich. There's also an important conversation to be had about fairness and value. YouTube's model, like that of many social media platforms, relies on the unpaid or underpaid labor of its users. The content you produce adds value to the platform, but that value is not always reflected in your compensation. This is a broader issue in the digital economy, and one that creators and platforms alike will need to grapple with as the industry matures. Some have called for more equitable revenue sharing, greater transparency in algorithmic decision-making, or even the creation of alternative platforms that put creators first. While these conversations are ongoing, the current reality is clear. YouTube holds the cards, and creators play by its rules. Of course, none of this is to say that YouTube is without merit. It remains an unparalleled tool for reaching a global audience, sharing ideas, and building community. For educators, entertainers, activists, and entrepreneurs, it offers opportunities that would have been unthinkable just a generation ago. But as with any powerful tool, it must be used wisely, and with a healthy dose of skepticism. If you're just starting out, focus on building skills and finding your voice. Don't invest more money or time than you can afford to lose. Experiment, iterate, and treat early setbacks as learning opportunities. As your channel grows, pay close attention to analytics, but don't become a slave to the numbers. Seek feedback, collaborate with others, and take breaks when you need them. And always remember, your value as a creator is not determined solely by views, subscribers, or ad revenue. For those who have been at it for a while, it's worth periodically reassessing your goals and expectations. Are you still enjoying the process? Are you diversifying your income and building connections outside of YouTube? Are you protecting your mental health and maintaining a sustainable work-life balance? Success on YouTube, like success anywhere, is as much about the journey as the destination. In the end, the story of YouTube is not just about money, fame, or the latest viral sensation. It's about creativity, community, and the democratization of media. But it's also about power dynamics, economic realities, and the need for transparency and fairness. By understanding the true nature of the platform, the tension between hype and reality, opportunity and exploitation, creators can make informed decisions and chart their own course. So go in with your eyes open. Embrace the possibilities, but don't buy into the hype. The house may always win, but that doesn't mean you can't find your own kind of success on your own terms. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow and keeps you updated with our latest content. Thanks for your support. Please tune in for our coming videos on knowledge-based contents.